And we're live. We're running about 20 minutes late, everybody, but we finally did make it. I had some network connection problems with our channel tonight, so hopefully our internet will stay balanced long enough for us to do a little live stream, and hopefully somebody will come out and visit and hang out with us tonight. And like the title of it said, this is a Q&A. I put together some random questions that people have asked me here and there, and I thought, well, it'd be kind of nice to just put some questions up and do some answers, and I'll also take questions from anybody who might happen to come by and visit us here. While we're sitting here by ourselves, I'm gonna put a notice up on, blank screen. We're gonna go on Google Plus and we're gonna post that we're live and see if we can get somebody to come up in here and hang out with us. Otherwise, we'll probably just end it. I'm not gonna sit here with a blank screen because I could do a video and have a blank screen, but it's all good. I'm not boo-hooing. Let's see here. Well, they already did. I sand it. Boy, that doesn't show up worth a diddly squiddly. Well, yeah, I like to do a live stream. I guess my timing is pretty bad right now. I told the gaming buds and everybody that was up on, I think his name is Josh Campbell, and he had a live stream tonight and last night, and he appointed us as a comment moderator for his channel, which thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do. We got some people here now finally. Somebody's watching us. I did a Q&A, guys. I don't have a whole lot of questions, but a lot of these questions here were presented by you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, our friends, our family, our YouTube pals, and fellow YouTubers. The first question that I got was, when did you start your channel? We started our channel April 25th of 2014. Why did we start our channel? Well, for a couple of years, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube, and a lot of them were just mostly music and a lot of comedy type stuff, and then a lot of food reviews. I watched tons of food review videos, and the first YouTuber that I actually spoke to was Brandon Edwards from the Snack Appreciation Society. He has a community. It's a closed group on Facebook, and he sent us an invite, and we joined, and we've been a member ever since. And they've got a great community there on Facebook. I'm glad to say that our channel is a member and has been for 3 years now, and we've met a lot of great YouTubers in that community. And the first video I watched from them, from Brandon, was he reviewed the Monte Cristo from Bennigan's. And I think I've probably mentioned this before. And okay, so who named the channel? Rachel named our channel. It was named because of my clumsiness and my foolishness, and every time people would be, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" They'd say, and Rachel would just say, "It's a Rome thing." So I thought, well, hey, there's a perfect name for our channel. And so be it. It is, and it will be. We do have a second channel. It's called Gangsta Kitchen, but it's not really doing so great because we don't really upload nothing to it except for the stuff that our video assistant creates, which every once in a while. Who's in the chat there? I see one, but I don't see no comments. Fire me a comment or a question there. I'd be certainly glad to answer. Rachel's outside, so I'm sitting in here all by myself. It's pretty boring. Well, not really. I'm watching two broke girls. Got 2 likes. What is your favorite thing about your channel? The favorite thing about the channel, I would have to say, is the interactions with other YouTubers, the interactions with other channels. Hi, Summer Beach. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I really appreciate it. If there's any questions you'd like to ask for this Q&A, feel free to ask away. I'll answer any questions that anybody has. Who's your inspiration on YouTube? Well, I can't just answer that with one particular person. It's my inspiration on YouTube has been so far widespread between so many different people that I couldn't answer it with just one person. But to narrow it down and give y'all an idea who my inspiration is on YouTube, I would have to say my inspiration on YouTube is our fellow YouTubers. There for a while I lost interest with doing the channel because we didn't really have a whole lot of direction. We were kind of in a slump. We weren't really getting a lot of views or comments or subscribers there for quite a while. It was back toward the beginning of this year and the beginning of last year. It was primarily like the most slowest parts for our channel. But I would have to say Pet Monster and their introduction to the Create Not Hate and all of the channels that comprise the Create Not Hate and all of the channels that are friends with the Create Not Hate, which makes up a bulk of just about everybody that we know now and a lot of the people that we are subscribed to and a lot of the channels that have subscribed to us as of recently, which it's just been wonderful meeting all y'all, and we're still picking up quite a few subscribers throughout other parts of the world as well. I've noticed in the creator studio that we had a rise in comments that said from other parts of the world, and it said that there was 387 comments. A lot of them had come from Australia and from the UK and so the Gaming Buds. Hi, Gaming Buds. So glad that you came by. How many comment moderators does your channel have? Right now we have 5. I wanted to add, how did I gain so many subs today? Well, when you had your live stream, which I did check out earlier, hi Rusty Faith, you were picking up quite a few subscribers during your live stream there, Cougar Gaming. I was on there right when I first got home and I checked out your live stream and commented a few times. Uh, yeah, it's live stream is a great way. It's like getting together with a group of people. How was your day? My day was all right. It was a long night at work. I'm glad the work part of the day is over. I wanted to add more comment moderators, but when I went into YouTube into my channel settings, it would not allow me to appoint any more than 5. I don't know why that is. I intend on adding at least 3 to 5 more. I would like to have at least somewhere between 5 and 10 comment moderators for our channels, so that, if I'm going to take a shower room. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to sit here and have an ice cold Mountain Dew because my work does not have Pepsi products no more, which really bums me out. But I found if I drink Sprite at work and I make sure that my soda stays cold, it doesn't aggravate my stomach quite so bad. For the longest time I was drinking Mellow Yellow and Minute Maid lemonade mixed. I have to go to bed. Peace. Thanks. Are you using the YouTube app to go live? Yes, I am. I don't have a PC. Well, I do, but our PC crashed 2 years ago when we first moved here and got internet established. I had, was it AWG, I think, antivirus, and it didn't protect our PC, and it immediately got full of viruses, and it crashed our hard drive. And now that the computer is roughly 7 years in age, it has Windows 7. I love Mountain Dew too. I am drinking Mountain Dew right now. Awesome. Yes, Mountain Dew is my favorite soda, hands down. I drink Mountain Dew all day, every day, without fail. If I don't have Mountain Dew, I have the worst caffeine. I'm not good without it. For some reason, I've been drinking it for so long, for better part of a couple of decades, easily. What is your channel's goal? What is the goal of our channel? Well, initially when we started off, I wanted our channel to be big. I wanted it to go large. I wanted it to be popular. I wanted it to be a hit sensation. Hi, Texas Little Star 63. But, everybody dreams big when they first start out, and I realized as time went on that was not the case, that our channel was not going to be big, that it was not going to be like big viral, kind of like, it's like a drug. Yeah, it is. The caffeine count really isn't that high, actually. I've had we did a review, it's called Illissimo. It comes in a little 8-ounce can, and it had 191 milligrams of caffeine, and I kid you not, when I drank that, my teeth were like, the chattering. And I've never had a beverage do that to me before. And as a matter of fact, I have not been able to find Illissimo anywhere. It's a Coke product. It's a sub something. No, like Mountain Dew. It's like a drug. No, like Mountain Dew. Oh, well, that's okay. Not everybody can like Mountain Dew, but that's what makes us unique. We all like different things, and that's equally as fine. There's no better than the others. Before I was a Mountain Dew fanatic, I used to drink Mellow Yellow. I drink Pepsi. And way back in the day, long time ago, when I was a little kid, my dad had an office building, Monsters. And Monsters are alright. I think they got a kind of weird smell, though. I don't know, the smell just kind of throws me for a loop. But anyway, I was saying, my dad, he had office buildings and they had soda machines everywhere in them, and I used to drink the Tab. I don't know how many of y'all remember that back in the day. It was tab. It had the pull tab so you could just rip the tab right off the can. And I used to drink the tab because that's all that was in his machines, which kind of sucked. But I drink it, but I don't like tab. It's kind of not so good. But yeah, I like Mountain Dew. I take a can of Mountain Dew to work with me each day. And you remember tab also? Yeah, it had, what did it have in it for sweetener? I think it was saccharin. If I remember correctly, it was saccharin. And as time went on, they realized saccharin was actually harmful to people. And I think they've reformulated it. I've seen them at Walmart also in those little 8-ounce cans. They come in like a little 6 or an 8-pack, I believe. And they have them up by the registers. I've seen them there. It's been a couple months since we've been to Walmart. But I've been meaning to go there. I've been trying to find the waffles and syrup Oreos. And we went to Fairway Grocery today. I couldn't find them. So I settled for the I can't remember what they're called. They're the golden Oreos. The ones, not the yellowish colored ones. They look like the waffles and syrup, but they're not. They're double stuffed, the golden double stuffed Oreos. I got a package of those today. And I haven't had the double stuffed version of them. I've had the regular, just a little bit of the cream in them. Let's see what Rachel was doing there. You know what's on my TV right now? Right this minute. I've seen a lot of YouTubers on there that I know. Who have we seen on right this minute? We've seen Furious Pete.
Yeah.
We've seen Matt Stoney.
Yeah.
Who else have we seen on there?
Eric. What's his name?
Eric.
Yeah, that real or fake guy. The ones that...
Oh, E-Bombs World?
Yep.
Later, need to get washed into the dryer. Well, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And stop back through if you want. We plan on being on here for probably maybe about another 45 minutes. We're gonna go 1 hour even tonight because it's already 12:40 here, and
Tired.
I'm tired. I'm not tired. I'm awake now that I got my Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I bought it for you, right? So you'd have it right after work.
I'm still kind of learning to figure out what to do during the live stream. I'm not too really familiar other than what I've seen from our fellow YouTubers doing videos and live streams. And I'd like to get it to the point where we could show other people's channels. And I think it was Random Nation and Bama Girl Amy were talking about how you can get that so it shows up on the screen.
Yeah.
So that the viewers can see whatever channels you pull up, or you can see the chat.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as like when Dark Matter and Cab 7 and a lot of the other guys go live, and they'll have 3, 4, 5 people in the panel, and you'll see them like right down here in the bottom of the screen. That part I have not figured out how to do yet. Eventually I would like to figure that out so that we could invite other people in and they could be a part of the live stream with us. I mean, as far as being, having more people other than just me sitting here going blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I enjoy it. I mean, I'm learning. And just like anything, practice makes perfect. And the more often that you partake in an event, the more knowledge you'll tend to be as time goes by, which is what I'm hoping will happen for me. There's one channel. Sorry, my face is waving. There's one channel that we have subscribed to lately that I've been sharing to our Midnight 20, and it's a channel called Mr. Puzzle. And he does a lot of the Mindbender puzzles. I can help you out on how to do that. That would be great. I would really actually appreciate that. And we should, talk further on that somewhere here. How to do that, because I would be interested in doing that. I mean, I like the fact that we're able to even do a live stream now, as opposed to up until they just made this update available on the mobile. Before, they would say, I think you had to have at least 1,000 subscribers before you could go live, which we're getting there, but we're not quite there yet. I think we've got about 646 subscribers, which is amazing. I am just in awe, for real. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll hit you up on Hangouts. That was great. What is the topic tonight? Top Gun Sorrows, Josh? I don't know. We're just kind of hanging out and just talking about random stuff. A lot of it was I invited anybody that wanted to ask any questions. I kind of put a little bit of a Q&A together with some questions that people have asked. I should have wrote down who asked what questions, but I will make note to do that the next time. But I've had a lot of questions that I've been asked here and there, and I thought, well, maybe we'll do a Q&A on a live stream, because we did a live stream product review with the Sunny D. Be back in a bit. All right, we'll be here. But yeah, anyways, I was talking about that channel that Mr. Puzzle. He has got some of the coolest puzzles that they do on there, and one of them was with a bottle, and it had a wood peg in there, and then it had like a cotter pin went through that, and then it had a bolt with a nut on it, and then it had a little piece of wire that went in there, and he showed how to take this all apart and take it out of the bottle, and he had it like 6 pieces, and then he showed how to put it all back together, and it was really amazing. I was just really intrigued by, those kind of puzzles. They don't have those kind of stores around here that have that kind of stuff.
No.
The kind of puzzles that we've got right now, I'll show you a couple of them, and both of them are puzzles that Rachel got. We got this one, which I haven't done any of these puzzles yet. And we have this one. And I posted pictures of this up to our, I do believe it was the What's It Worth collection, or else it was the best 70s and late 89 Legends era collection we have on Google Plus. Feel free to go check that out, y'all, if you go on Google Plus, or if you have a moment or sometime to go check it out. I'd like to post these. I like puzzles that require, a bit of thinking, and yeah, I like these. I used to have a lot more of these than what we do now. But eventually I would like to figure out the solution here and do it in a video and time lapse it, so that, it's kind of like, I asked Mr. Puzzle, I said, how long does it take you to figure out these puzzles? Because some of them, they're going from a level from 0 to 6, with 6 being the most difficult. And the one with the bottle he did, I think, was a 6. And I said, well, how long does it take to do a puzzle like that? And he says, anywhere between 10 minutes and 10 days or even weeks.
Yeah.
He said, but he always has a spoiler alert disclosure notice usually about a minute and a half into the video. He'll post that so that if you have not completed the puzzle, that you don't ruin, the fun of trying to figure it out by watching the video and then seeing the solution, which defeats the whole purpose of, the mystery of trying to figure it out. And that kind of stuff really fascinates me quite a bit. I like something that requires thought. And, it some degree of knowledge, which for me, it takes a while. So even to figure out those little puzzles I just showed just now, I mean, I tried them, and I still have not been able to figure them out or solve them. But I haven't really dedicated a whole lot of time to figuring it out either, which is something I need to do. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? How many videos does your channel have? Currently, I think we have got right around 753 videos, thereabouts. This one here will make about 754. What's your channel about? Our channel is about food reviews, vlogs, a lot of random type stuff, DIY cooking videos. We do some Q&As, and now that we're able to do live streams, we'll add that into live streams. Let's see, what other questions do we have here? I think that about kills it for my questions. This is, what's your channel's goal? Well, our goal right now is to support our community, is to support all the channels that are in that community, to support all the channels back that support us. Currently, there was another one I didn't write down, is how many channels are you subscribed to? We are subscribed to right around, I think, what did I say, about 1,653 different channels, thereabouts. I'm not sure on an exact number without going in and looking, but I know it's quite a few. It's more than triple the amount of channels that are subscribed to us, which is okay. I am happy to have the subscribers that we do have, because there's a lot of great channels. A lot. We don't have a whole lot of dislikes on our videos. We don't have a whole lot of bad, hateful comments. We do get our fair share of them, but I've learned that the best way to deal with that is to just delete it, to just move right on by it, to not let it get me. And I've seen a lot of our fellow YouTubers deal with, getting really stressed out about it, and it really getting to them. And I know not everybody in this world deals with stuff the same way, and that we all deal with it in our own way, but the best way to do it out here is to just go on by like it didn't happen, because at least they took the time. I just subbed your channel, Summer Beach. Awesome. Yeah, you guys check each other's channels out while we're on here, and subscribe back and forth and support each other. That's one of the things that I wanted to do with this video tonight here, was to help our community and to give each other an opportunity to meet more channels and subscribe to each other and gain more friends and family here. That's what I like to do. I've learned it from all y'all. The best way for all of us to grow here is to grow together and to help each other to grow. When I first came out on YouTube, I didn't know but maybe about a handful of people, and most of them were larger YouTubers, and they did comment back to us in the beginning when we first started our channel, but to date now, some of them don't really reply a whole lot no more, but I still watch the videos, and I still like them. I like all of the channels that we're subscribed to, and it does take quite a while to make a full round from start to finish, catching up with everybody's videos.
Yeah,
and
it does.
to visit each one of our subscribers, and to visit each one of the channels that we're subscribed to. We are subscribed to an extremely large amount of gaming channels, and I've created some communities on Google Plus to help our gaming channels, our friends that are gamers, to help them, to give them a place to share their videos and to help them to gain viewers and visibility and subscribers. And I've a question for you, Rome. How did you two meet? Me and Rachel? Well, we met back when I was right around the year 1999 or 2000, I do believe. It was when I got sober from all the drugs and alcohol in my past when I was younger. And I moved back home to my parents' home, and I went to church. And when we were there, Rachel at the time was married to somebody else, and they came in and they sat in front of us in church. And that's pretty much how we met. We knew who each other were, but at the time I was single and Rachel was married, not happily, but she was married. And then time went by, and well, then they weren't married, and things weren't all picture perfect. But either way, me and Rachel became friends.
Actually, that was the best Valentine's Day present I ever got from him. That
Yeah.
was my divorce.
We were at Kohl's, me and my kids, and Rachel was at Walmart with her kids, and her daughter and my daughter are friends, and they kind of more or less set us up. And I went to call. I didn't want to call, just out of nowhere, so I waited till it was her birthday, and I called her to wish her a happy birthday.
It was 2008.
Yeah. It was 1 year before my dad passed away. I gotta check to see what this last comment was because I missed it. Where'd it go? Show live chat messages. Yes. There they are. Can you make my live stream get to 200 views? I don't know how I would do that. I do whatever I can to help you, but I'm not sure how to go about doing that. We usually average somewhere between 50 and 100 views. I've noticed lately it's at 170. Well, that's actually pretty good numbers there. I would be content with those kind of numbers, Cougar Gaming. It's kind of random. You can't really make any kind of demand on how many views you'll get, but any views and what views you do get is just good. It's better than zero. Yeah, me and Rachel met at church, and it all reflected me back to the movie Boys in the Hood when they were sitting on the porch, and he said, "I know where all women are," and nobody could guess where it was at. Nobody could guess where all the girls were at, and the one guy that was in the wheelchair said, "Church." And you know what? He was right. I looked all over, everywhere. I dated girls from everywhere and anywhere. But the one girl I met at church, I ended up marrying. And it was the one time that I actually went about it the right way and was a gentleman and didn't rush. And I put my whole self into it 100%. And yeah, now it's been nearly 5 years that we've been married. We dated for about a year or so. And then I asked her to marry her. And we got married at the park over in Fertile, which is the next town over from here. And we have pictures of it here and there. I can show you guys a lot of it. Here's pictures from when we got married, everybody.
The collage ones.
Yeah, we were at the park at Fertile. What's our Kathy?
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised how many views I got. Well, yeah, I'm always quite content with any amount of views that I get. Hold on a second while I put this back on the wall, y'all. Got it on the first try. Yeah, that's how me and Rachel met.
Our kids brought us together, and yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised. I told my daughter, I said, well, if you have any friends that have a single mom, hook me up. What? Why did the top of the screen go red? Very bad connection. Poor connection. Well, our internet is really flopping, you guys. I hope we don't lose our connection here. I don't know what's going on with our router. I think our area has been having a run. So I am going to post more. Yeah, I guess my subs like Madden Mobile. I I I've been trying to use the analytics to try and figure out what our viewers like, and I'm kind of starting to figure it out. I watched a video from Family Girl Amy just about a half hour before we started the live stream where she was talking about how the monetization and the ads, the skippable ads, the non-skippable ads, and talking about how it affects the viewers if they have a 5-minute ad that they're not able to skip, or even a 10-minute ad which they're not able to skip. And in the analytics, it kind of briefly explains how your viewers will respond to those kind of ads, that some viewers don't like encountering those kind of ads. I just had my most viewed live stream ever. Well, congratulations. It's always good to hear when people have a success rate, and I always make sure to congratulate everybody on that. I I can't say I envy it because I don't want to be envious. I just want to be supportive and be happy for them. Have you both tried the Calypso drinks? I think we had the raspberry lemonade one down at Come and Go by my work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've tried them, but we really weren't impressed.
Yeah, we've tried a couple of them. I'd like to probably try some more of them. That would be something that we could do a review on, and that would be. I want to do some more reviews. We really haven't put up a whole lot in the way of reviews lately, or cooking videos, and I really kind of feel at a loss because I haven't, because that's something I really like to do, is reviews and stuff like that, and then doing with the editing. Because when you do a live stream, there's not really anything for editing. It just goes directly to YouTube. There's no buffer, no export, no nothing. It just goes processing, boom, it's up, it's done. I do want to do some more reviews like that. I'd like to do some collabs with some of the channels with all y'all. And Jason Callan wanted to do a collab on the. I have never had any of them. I was getting an idea if I should get them or not. Well, I don't think you would be disappointed there, Josh. The Calypso, some of them are pretty good. Hi, Texel Stars back. Yeah, bear with us, guys. Our Wi-Fi is kind of jumping up and down. I'm getting poor Wi-Fi connection notices across the top of my screen. But yeah, those Calypso, there are some that are good. And like I said, we've only tried like 2 of them. I know one of them was the raspberry lemonade, which it had a bit of pulp in it. I think it was from the raspberry, but it could be from the lemonade too. I don't know. It was quite a while ago when I actually had that. We were going to review the Mountain Dew SA. Oh, I can't go out for a square right now.
I'm just saying what I'm doing.
That's fine. I'll go out and have a square here after we wrap up this. We'll be out here for a little while before we wrap it up. I gotta have a Mountain Dew. Say yes! Ha ha! Smash that thumbs up button, people. Hell yeah! We just got a notification here. Let's see, what is it? Oh, it was Google. Yeah, we used to use this. This is a Samsung Galaxy S. And I looked it up to see how old it is. This phone is from 2000 and I want to say 2007, but I'm not 100% sure. But we used it for everything, for Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram, and Creator Studio, and our video editor. And it was so overloaded, and I have an 8 gig memory card in it, which I pretty much crashed this phone because I overloaded it. So I deleted everything out of it except for the 3 main apps. And now we're using the phone we're on now, which is a ZTE Sonata 3. It's not the Alpha Max, which I wish it was. The Alpha Max has got 2 cameras on the back side of it, whereas this one only has 1. And the back facing camera is a 5 megapixel, and the front facing is a 2 megapixel. But the nice thing about this one with the front face camera is I get the full screen. This one here, it would be this much of the screen would be gone automatically. Even if you put it on wide panorama mode, which I did. Without the panorama mode, it was even less screen surface. And it'd be blurred on the sides, or else it would just be black. There'd be nothing. But yeah, we have a GoPro, which I've looked into. I think a Cyberlink, or else can't remember. It's one of them is 4K compatible. Video Show is 4K compatible, but you have to pay for the Pro version, which I'm not about to pay for video editing software, not on a phone, and not as long as our channel is not making any kind of nominal amount, which there again brings me back to, we do our channel for hobby. It's something I like to do for fun. I have monetized all our videos that, in hopes someday that maybe the channel would be self-sustaining, at which point I'm back. Awesome. And at which point then, I would look into buying a professional software suite to better manage our videos and editing. And I would really like to be able to use the Summer Beach still here. Awesome. I would like to be able to use the GoPro that we do have. The GoPro we do have, we won in a giveaway that Michael and Jennifer Barnhill had about 6-7 months ago, and I entered it and I actually won. And he sent us the camera, and we did do a video with it, and I used was it KindMaster? I'm not sure the exact name of the software suite. I want to get a GoPro. Yeah, the GoPro, the resolution is just amazing. I was just floored by how nice the resolution looked upon playback. I did a video from a grocery store, and I did one continuous video, but yet when I hooked the GoPro through the editing software, it was in, I'd say, upwards of about 14 segments, and it took me a while to figure out which order to put them all in so that it would play in the right order. And as it is, after I did edit it and put it up, some of the segments were still out of order, so the video was kind of a little bit hard to follow and a little bit hard to understand because all the segments weren't put in order. I will do a collab with anyone that wants to. I'd be happy to do a collab with you anytime, or anyone else that'd like to do a collab. Typically the best time the collabs work for us is usually right around payday when we have money and are able. So right now we're on a super tight budget, and it's right around payday is usually about the best time financially for us to go out and buy different products to do reviews on, or to go out to eat in different restaurants and try some of the new things. Like when we went to Burger King and tried the Whopper burrito and the Fruit Loop shake. That was a total luck of the draw there. We were in Albert Lee to pick up a ring that Rachel had bought for someone. And she said, well, let's stop at Burger King and eat. There's one out by the highway. So we stopped there, and by golly, they had that Fruit Loop shake. So we did it right there on the spot, did a video from sitting in the Tahoe. And right now, the mount that I'm using to hold the camera that we're using for this video, it was one of the mounts that came for the GoPro. And then the actual part, the physical part that holds the phone, was on a selfie stick that we got at the Dollar Tree for $1. And it unscrews, and I'm able to use it on this mount for the GoPro, as well as we can use it on our tripod, which I customized our tripod so that it would hold the screw-on part of the selfie stick, because the tripod we got was missing the mount that goes on the top of it. What kind of camera are you using for this live stream? I'm using a ZTE Sonata 3. It's a phone from Cricket Wireless that my kid gave me. He had a whole bunch of extra phones, and this one here it's roughly, it's almost double the size of this one. You can kind of see it in the reflection almost. See it there? It's right here. But I've got it sideways on a selfie stick mount on a GoPro little table stand. It only stands about this size, sitting on top of a candle. It's sitting on a candle like this. I got the little stand here, and it sits about this high off the top of the candle. Yeah, pretty inventive. We used to use a 10-1 Insignia tablet that I got from Best Buy a number of years ago, and the charge port on it finally broke and gave way, and the tablet died, and it's in our closet. It's been dead now for about 6 months, and toward the end it was stuttering and freezing up, and I ended up just taking the memory card out of it, which was a 32 gig, and I put it into this one that we're using right now. So I do have a 32 gig external. Plus it has, I do believe, an 8 gig internal, which I've set all the defaults to save everything to the memory card and not to the phone. And I've actually had memory capacity issues with this Sonata since we started it. And when I was using my video editor, the video show app, we've actually had to go in and delete a lot of stuff out of the phone and delete a lot of the previous videos that we've done and upload to our channel, just to free up enough space that the video editor could export. Because prior to it uploading to YouTube, it'll export to the phone, and for some reason the settings aren't quite right. Yeah, I know. We're 48 minutes in. I know, just cool. I gotcha.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna roll this for about another 12 minutes, you guys. I'm not trying to go quick or short here, but I do have some other things going on tonight. What kind of camera is it? Good morning, Rome. Just driving by for a little bit to get my son up for school. Hope everything is okay. Up for school? It's 1:10 in the morning. What time is it there where you're at? It's 1:10 in the morning here. What's that last comment? Happy wife, happy life. You got that right.
Right.
I want a hamburger. You know, I had your life at 7:07 in the morning. Wow. I'd be asleep if it was that time here. I was actually at Gaming Buds. I had your live stream on, I think so. Alright, we're back. We lost our connection there for a while, you guys. Sorry about that. Where am I? I'm in North Iowa. We're about 5 minutes south of the Minnesota border. And originally I come from Minneapolis. Yeah, you're back. Yeah, I know our Wi-Fi has really been dreadful here lately, you guys. But I'm gonna wrap this up because it's getting late, and I did promise Rachel that I would spend my evening nice and quiet here. So you're in Alabama. I kind of figured you were down in Alabama. I think I heard you actually mention it or said something on your live stream at one point. It's been storming here really bad. Same here. It's been storming almost every single day. We've been getting a lot of rain and a lot of cloudy weather.
Until maybe Thursday, maybe.
A week ago, it was in the 90s. It was hot, and every night there'd be a storm after all that hot weather. And then this week it's been cold. It's been rainy. Where are you, Rome? I'm in North Iowa. We're a couple miles from Interstate 35. Later, text Little Star. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes from the interstate and 5 minutes from the Minnesota border.
Yeah, we're not too far away from the border.
Nope, there's a casino about 5 minutes north of here. There's a casino.
Yeah.
We don't go there because last time we did, we lost $40 there gambling, playing slots. You're in Liverpool, UK. Oh, wow.
Wow.
North Carolina.
That's nice.
Summer Beach.
Sweet.
Jenna Pettigrew is in Liverpool, UK. And Summer Beach is in North Carolina. I have a good friend, Terry Lowry, that lives in South Carolina. He used to live up here in Mason City, which is southeast of us, about 18 minutes. And he moved down to Florida. And then after that, he moved back to South Carolina. And that's where he's still at now. I sure miss him. He was my best friend there when he lived around here. But, yeah, there's widespread subs. Woohoo, go you. Sub to you, Jenna. Awesome. Yeah, you guys check each other's channels out while we're on. We're going to be wrapping up here in about 7.5 minutes. We're going to keep it right around an hour. And hopefully, maybe a few more nights this week after work. If there ain't nothing going on, we'll be able to get on and have some more live streams and be able to bring some more questions and answers. I'm going to put some polls on Google Plus and see if people want to ask more questions that I can put into a Q&A version. And cheers, Summer. I'll go to your channel now. Awesome, you guys. That's what I like. To help our community grow and to help our fellow YouTubers, because everybody's been so supportive and so very helpful with us, and I so appreciate each and every one of you. It really means a lot. It's so nice to be welcomed into a community and to be supported. And what kind of music do you like, Rome? Well, in the 70s when I grew up, I liked the older style country. But I quit listening to that right around my teen years, a little bit before then. And my friends got me into hip hop and into heavy metal and classic rock. So I like a little bit of everything, but I do not listen to any of the new country music that's out now. I just really don't. It's not what it used to be. And I like the legends from back in the 70s, like I said, but for the most part I listen to hip hop and rap. I like to listen to a lot of like the DJs, like DJ Kubert, DJ Rectangle, and the scratching, and I'd really like to get a DJ table so I could scratch some records. I got quite a pile of vinyl over there I could just scratch all up, but I like that kind of stuff. I love all kinds of music. Yeah, me too. I got a pretty wide spectrum of music I like to listen to. I like to listen to Metallica, Megadeth, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Jimi Hendrix, and let me think who else. I don't know. There's a lot. I have a playlist on our YouTube channel called Promoting Cuts, and there's a lot of newer artists there that we do support. I like classic rock also. Oh yeah, there's a lot of good classic rock. A lot of the greats like who we got Quiet Riot, Twisted Sister, Warrant, Cinderella, Rat. Judas Priest. There's a group called Death, a group called Creator, and there's some of the punk rock from the late '70s like Crass and Minor Threat, and who else? The Misfits. I like them. I like them quite a bit actually. They were one of my favorite. I like some of the legendary guitarists like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai. The Passion and Warfare from Steve Vai. It was an excellent album. And then Surfing with the Alien by Joe Satriani was one of my favorites. I've got a lot of music communities on Google Plus. Actually, we share a lot of music there, and we got another one called Lost Classics. New music I like is R&B, but love 60s Motown. Oh yeah, the Motown was a great era also. Later, Summer Beach. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate it. Next time you have a live stream, I got the notifications on, so next time you have a live stream or put a video up, I'll be sure to head over there and check it out and show you some support also. Yeah, I'm really diversified in my music likes. Ibuprofen? Oh yes, most definitely. I'm starting to get a neck ache and a headache.
You need a soda?
Yes, please. I'll take a nice cold Mountain Dew. Yeah, because this one's almost gone. Night Beach Sun, by the way. Good to the last drop, like always. And you guys be sure to check out the Gaming Buds. He's in the chat, and that's one of the channels that we've been pretty active with lately, and I really enjoy his live streams. Yep, right there. Yes, we're pretty good friends there with them, and I really like his live streams. He runs a very good, decent live stream, and there's a lot of great channels that are usually there in attendance, and we've subscribed to a majority of them. You want the empty? And empties are worth 5 cents here in the state of Iowa. You can take them to Michigan and they're worth 10 cents. But I'm not going to go to Michigan to try and get another extra nickel because I'd waste that in gas just trying to get there, I'm sure. And we know a lot of people up there. Timothy Birmingham is a great YouTuber that actually does live in Michigan. I'll definitely get my son to check out and sub to Gaming Buds too, as he is a gaming YouTuber. Excellent. Thank you. That's so great. Yeah, I'm not a big gamer myself. I do like a lot of the games though. Like the Grand Theft series of games on Xbox and PlayStation. I really love those kind of games. And Pet Monster and Monster Chick were playing that, I think, during their last live stream where they did, and I was watching them. They were flying around on a plane and they were carjacking people and just running people over and shooting them, and I like that game. That's the kind of game I get into. You know, I can't complete the missions because I'm not too knowledgeable, but anyways, yeah, y'all. Thanks everybody for coming out. We're right around the 1 hour mark, and like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and thank you for supporting and subbing each other. And I hope to catch y'all in the next one. And I'll stay tuned. Welcome. I'm sub to